Thank you, Ridhima. Thank you very much for that nice introduction. So, once again, hello everyone. My name is Deepika. I am a tech training delivery manager with the training and certification team here in India. I have more than 15 years of experience in the IT industry, a majority of which was spent in training and upskilling professionals on various technical skills. I joined AWS close to 4 years back as a technical trainer, and the journey since then has been nothing short of fabulous. Today, I'm here to talk about the tech skills you need in the ever growing digital India. So let's get started. Before we look at the skills for digital India, let's just understand what digital India is all about. In 2015, the government of India launched the Digital India program with a vision to digitally empower the country and transform it into a knowledge economy. Over the past few years, the program grew significantly, and it's estimated that India's digital economy is set to become a 1 trillion ecosystem by 2025. The government's mission is further powered by several stakeholders, including industry. If you ask the common people of India what Digital India means to them, you're going to get a variety of responses. For some, it's about India's tech innovations and the startups such as the Zomato, Ola, and Ubers of the world that are changing the way we consume services today, consume goods and services today. For others, it's the growth that has been brought in by the traditional service-based tech enterprises, which have been powering the IT industry in India for decades now. And for some, it's the increasing use of government's digital platforms, such as Aadhaar, CoWIN for vaccination, Bheem for payments, and so on. There are many stories of how technology has helped progress and inclusion in India. Here's one for you. When the tropical cyclone Titli hit the eastern coast in October 2018, farmers in the Srikakulam district of Andhra Pradesh suffered extensive damage to their crops. The government of Andhra Pradesh worked with SatSure, a decision intelligence platform, to provide satellite-based crop monitoring services to enable efficient crop insurance claim settlement. The insurance claims were settled in a record period of 30 days. How was this achieved? As soon as the cyclone alert sounded, SatSure analysts accessed and analyzed microwave satellite images of Sentinel-1 using the registry of open data on AWS. Within 3 days, they delivered insights about areas under cultivation and areas inundated. These insights helped the state agricultural department prioritize which villages to visit to validate the extent of crop damage. So if you look at certain figures regarding the growth of digital India, as you can see on the slide, we have more than 750 million internet connections in the country as of today. The size of the e-commerce market as in 2019 was close to 30 billion, and now it is estimated to be closer to 42 billion in size. More than 77% of the patients would like to continue with telemedicine even after the pandemic is over. What does this mean for us? This basically means that India's consumers have taken the digital lead. Now India's businesses must keep pace. And how are they doing that? The digitization of B2B commerce has rapidly accelerated during the pandemic. Businesses, more than 60% of businesses are pivoting to new business models for business continuity. More than 75% of the Indian enterprises will have a mix of humans, bots, and artificial intelligence in their workforce in the next 2 to 3 years. Due to the pandemic, more than 50% of the enterprises in India have adapted to a hybrid work model. The cloud has a major role to play in this digital transformation. The Indian public cloud services market has grown at a CAGR of 21.5% for the period from 2020 to 25, according to IDC. Cloud acts as a facilitator for growth of other advanced technologies such as machine learning, artificial intelligence, blockchain, IoT, and edge services. The cloud provides resilience, scale, agility, and the ability to innovate and experiment more with reduced risks. Adopting sophisticated cloud technologies will make services available on demand and improve governance in general. The rapid digitization that we see today also has given rise to a need to manage huge volumes of data and making the data readily available to the public through digital cloud services. If we look at the current landscape of cloud usage, we will know that it's not only the tech companies which are using the cloud to power their digital transformation. Even industries which are considered non-technical, sectors which are considered non-technical, are looking towards the cloud to help them with this rapid transformation and digitization. So if you look at the illustration on the slide here, it tells you that industries like BFSI industries, healthcare, are moving towards the cloud, are looking at the cloud to transform rapidly. So as our Prime Minister very rightly said, Digital India is Indian talent plus information technology is equal to the India tomorrow. Now, if I look at the current skill landscape in India, 7 in 10 digital workers apply advanced digital skills in their jobs. However, digitally skilled workers represent only 12% of India's workforce. By 2025, this number is expected to grow. It is estimated that 58% of non-digitally skilled individuals will need to gain some basic digital skills in the ever-changing world. By 2025, the average worker will require to gain at least 7 new digital skills. And what are the skills that are going to be in demand? Skills like cloud architecture design, cyber security, large-scale data modeling, web and game development are going to be the skills in demand in future. According to another survey done by NASSCOM identified a few skills which are going to be the key technologies or skills for the future. Right? So these skills included skills like cloud computing, IoT, blockchain, artificial intelligence and big data analytics, and so on. And if you look at the slide here, it clearly tells you that there is a huge gap in the demand and supply for these skills. So if you look at the gap for future skills talent pool, the gap is almost 800K. There are 800K unfilled job postings available for future skills talent. And if you look at the gap in cloud engineering talent pool, it's close to 265K. What is fueling this demand? There is a rapid democratization of advanced technologies, including the cloud. So cloud is not just a backend infrastructural facility anymore. Enterprises are using it as a platform for technology innovation and for building their business critical applications. Development frameworks like low code or no code frameworks, open source technologies, open source software has gained a lot of popularity in the past few years. There is a growing overlap between the emerging technologies and what the cloud has to offer. And people are adopting frameworks like agile development principles very rapidly. And as I pointed out previously, there is now a need to ingest, process, and use huge amounts of data. So looking at this, there is a transformation in the demand for skills also happening. So if you see the slide here, you will notice that skills like monolithic application development are now slowly transforming towards skills required to develop microservices or a service mesh or serverless architectures. So skills like distributed computing, creating and deploying APIs, implementing a continuous delivery pipeline, implementing infrastructure as code, cloud monitoring skills. These are the skills which are most in demand currently and will be in demand in future also. So how do you stay relevant in this ever-changing digital India? The one thing that you will need to do is learn continuously. Continuous learning is what is going to help you stay relevant. Set yourself a goal, learn something new, set yourself a goal to learn something new, evaluate the options and tools that you have for the learning, create a learning plan, execute that plan. And once you've learned the new skill, validate your learning in some way. You can look at enabling yourself with the right training. Now, that training could be a digital training, which you can take from anywhere, anytime at your convenience. So you can go ahead and look at on-demand courses that are available on the digital platforms today. It could be a classroom training where a certified skilled instructor delivers the skills that you need to learn with a hands-on learning environment. And once you have gone through the digital training or a classroom training for learning any of the skills that are there in demand, you can validate your skills using any of the industry-wide certifications available. So if you talk about acquiring AWS skills, for example, we have a complete digital training platform available with more than 500 free digital courses that you can take anywhere, anytime at your convenience. We also have a range of classroom trainings available, which teach you different skills specializing in different domains. Right? So these classroom trainings are delivered by skilled instructors and they are a combination of theory along with hands-on practice. Once you've learned the skills required, you can go ahead and acquire any of the array of certifications we have available in the industry. So we have foundational certificates, we have associate level certifications, we have professional and specialty certifications available. Apart from the digital trainings that we have on our digital platforms, the classroom trainings and the certifications, we have a plethora of learning resources which are absolutely free of cost, which you can access from anywhere, anytime to learn new skills every single day. For example, NASSCOM has launched a Future Skills Prime program under which it's trying to train more and more people on the skills that are required for the future. You have the ML University on AWS, you have a builder's library, you have a huge array of workshops available, which you can do at your own pace and learn new AWS services and skills. To help you on your learning journey, we have a variety of discounts and offers available on our training and certification programs. For example, you can participate in the Global Solutions Architect Certification Challenge that is going on, and you can win, you can get an exam voucher with 50% off. There are discounts on AWS training and certifications. For example, you have 30% off on all instructor-led trainings. You have 15% discount on all certification vouchers. You have early bird discounts available which is basically an additional 250 rupees gift voucher to the first 50 enrollments in an instructor-led training. 100% free e-learning. So you have, like I was telling you, there is a digital learning platform available, and you can go ahead and access that platform for 100% free e-learning programs that we have curated. And these are all offers valid for registrations till the 30th of September. To avail the discount, express the interest while filling the feedback form during the event. So with that, I would like to close with a simple statement by Henry Ford. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80, and anyone who keeps learning stays young. With that, I'll take your leave. Thank you very much.